Hey guys, Country Fella here, coming to you from Black Ops 3 on the PS4. Special topic in mind today, how to maintain and get those high-end score streaks. Now, a lot of the people that I've talked to recently are having trouble maintaining their kill streaks when they go on. They can get up to like 4 or 5, and then it just ends from there. Well, I have a couple of pointers to help eliminate that problem, to allow you to keep your momentum going when you're on them kill streaks. Now, the first thing we're going to go into is the class setup. I'm going to be running with a KN44 because it's overall a very versatile gun. It's got a fast fire rate and it's pretty accurate at medium to close range. And if you're anywhere within that medium to close range, you're going to win the gunfight, hands down, if your accuracy is dead on. Now, with the perks or the attachments that I've got set on here, we're going to go with the grip and the quick draw, so you can win them close range fights, when you're in a building or something where they might have an SMG and have the upper hand, and a grip to get them long range fights. Now, the accuracy is still down at long range. It's going to be bouncy, but if you can really get a handle on it, you can maintain the accuracy and maybe pick off a few of them long ones, but it's still best to avoid the long encounters if you can. We'll go down to extended mags and fast mags. You always want to have the extra bullets because you never know when it might come in handy to win a gunfight. And you're going to have fast mags to also get you more bullets when you're in a gunfight because, you got double the chance right here having extended mag and fast mags. We'll go down to our perks. You want to keep Ghost because when you're playing core, hardcore, whatever it may be, and there's a UAV up, you don't want to show up on the UAV, especially if you're in their spawn. And it really does. It just comes in handy overall. A lot of people, won't use it. They'll keep overlock or afterburn, so they can use their abilities faster. But I find that Ghost works a whole lot better and will keep you alive towards them score streaks. Perk 2, we want to keep fast hands so you can swap weapons faster and aim faster after sprinting. It really comes in handy when you're running and you're running into a building, and you don't stop to think, hey, there might be somebody in this building. It gives you the little extra edge to pull up your assault rifle faster than one of the submachine guns, maybe if somebody's sitting in a corner or camping on you. And it's pretty good to have. A lot of people will put the ante up if they're going for big score streaks because it spawns you in with a bonus to your score streak right there, it says. But you have to die in order to get it to work towards your score streak. And we don't want to die. We want to keep our score streak going right off the bat. You want to keep it going as long as you want to. You don't have to wait to get it to build up to go towards your score streak. Going into our third perk, Dead Silence. Definitely the perk to have because I ran into a couple of matches here recently where I've just started to notice people are using the awareness a whole lot more, and they're just sound whoring and they can hear you everywhere. This game's insane when it comes to footsteps. You're super loud. Everyone can hear you. So Dead Silence is definitely the thing to have. If you don't have Dead Silence, you might want to use awareness for the same purpose everybody else. You can hear the players coming if somebody's coming up behind you or fixing to run into you around a corner, so you can go ahead and ADS and get on them and put them down before they even know what hit them. But I like running with Dead Silence because it completely immobilizes your entire sound of your footsteps and your running, the clinking of whatever's on your armor, your guns, and even wall running where you notice you run on a wall, you hear your footsteps or running on a roof and it go clunk, 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 it really cuts all that out. Your thruster ability is still very loud, they can hear you when it whooshes or whatever you want to call it when you go up on top of a building, or power sliding, they can still hear the power slide, but not the gravel sound under the power slide. It's very, it's a whole lot better than awareness to me because if you've got a good headset, you can actually turn your game volume up and hear like awareness, but without having to use the perk slot. Dead Silence, you can't really do nothing with your headset to cancel out your sound. But yeah, that's the perks and attachments for this class. Now, going into your specialist ability, when you go in for them higher end score streaks, I use combat focus on Seraph because it actually improves your points that you get. You get it later on after you've got a couple kills because your score, or your specialist meter has to build up, and you'll actually double. I believe it's double your points that you get, and it's really good if you're playing objective like kill confirmed or capture the flag or something, where you're getting a whole lot of points anyways, and it just absolutely boosts you up there to getting them higher end score streaks, which you need. Now this class and this specialist works towards any score streaks, but my personal score streaks that I use are the Wraith and the Wraps. They're not really the higher end because, there's still 3 after it, but it's 2 of the most effective and pretty easy to get because as soon as you get your Wraith, if you've got your overlock on, or not your overlock, sorry, your specialist ability, your combat focus, your Wraith will give you your normal 25 points plus the double of what you would get. And it just completely builds up to the wraps, which are insane on killing. But like I said, it works with any score streak, whatever you want to use, the mothership, GI unit, power core, you know, whatever your poison may be. Cerberus is good to use, but you really don't need the specialist if you want to use somebody else, because the Cerberus is only 900, so you know it's pretty easy to get when you're playing objective. But as far as TDM goes, Wraith and Wraps are very easy to get as long as you have the class set up for being fast, being quiet, and being able to draw up on people faster than the guys with the SMGs, which is what they're going to be doing. They're going to be running and gunning, but it's just a slower class to help kind of keep it chill and keep it going, nice and smooth and in your favor. That way you can get them score streaks that you so desperately want and need. Because hey, who doesn't look cool when you're calling in a Wraith and a Wraps, and then as soon as it goes out, you call in another one because your specialist doesn't give you the ability to call in it, and it's just amazing. But hey guys, I hope this video helped you. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Anything else I can help you on. Peace out, YouTube.